remember I used to listen to gospel music all the time. I remember. Rich Rising. Happy opportunities, you guys. I've been up for like since 5 o'clock this morning. Sure, 5 o'clock. I'm on my way to get my beautiful hair done. Yeah. I ain't got no flap on it. How y'all doing? I get in my car and it's gospel music playing. Goodness gracious. I remember when I used to be under the spell, I used to feel like because of that music, I would just have an awesome day, right? Now that music just sounds like, extra work. It sound like, ooh, I can't even explain it. I'm not getting off on exit 280. It's my easy way to get there. Now listen to it though. Catch it, catch it. I would kick real with y'all real. I would tell y'all how I really feel about this shit real quick. 'Cause he jamming, ain't he? You would think it was just that simple, right? You would think that we knew what we was talking about. It pains me to know there's people out here who was really trying to do right and know, they trying to be the better version of themselves, but they've been lied to. So now they'll never get a chance to do actually that. The real version of themselves, the real light version of themselves. They won't ever get a chance to do that because they've been lied to. And I want to. It's so sad. It's quite sad. Hey, what's up? What's up, doo doo? Doo doo. Sunshine. I got in my car and gospel music was playing, y'all, and I chuckled because at one point that held me together, right? Well, I thought it was holding me together. It was. I'm not gonna knock it for the ideal, because there's some people who they just don't do bad things, and they listen to gospel music. So I see the good thing about it, but I wonder what happens when tragedy strikes, when tragedy hits. But then I know people who just read that word, And it's the innocence in that, and it's a beauty in it too. So I don't knock it. That's why I'm not here to wake everybody up. Some people are good where they at. Absolutely. Some people need that ideal to survive. Because if you knew the truth, it will fuck your head up first. But then you will be enlightened. You will be happy afterwards. You will find her inner peace. So I see the beauty in them finding out. But I also see the beauty in where they are at too. But then again, there is a bad part because the beauty in where they're at can sometimes convict somebody else because that's exactly what usually happens. And it's probably gonna go over a lot of people's head what I'm saying, but you know, it's not not anybody to understand what I'm saying. But those who are fully indulged and they know they're connected, they separate themselves from people who are not. So that's the separation. That's where the separation lies. However, with the knowledge that I got, there is no separation. There is no separation. You just have knowledge of self. You can't separate from self. You can only separate from self when the knowledge is not for self. When the knowledge is for outside of self. That's when you come separated because knowledge is a separation of self. So when you get the knowledge, then you become separated from yourself. But when you get the knowledge of self, you become one with self. Therefore, when others get the knowledge, you guys become one with the knowledge together. And it's so weird because you would think that this information that we already have would bring us together, and a lot of times it looked like that, but that's not what the case is. People usually end up debating each other about it. My phone is about to go off because I'm about to go under a bridge, y'all. So why would y'all slow down in front of the police? That will get you flagged. I hate when people ride past the police on that. If you slow all the way down, you just telling them that you're doing something wrong. Because hit holler. I'm a firm believer that hit dogs holler. It's like projection. It's like, oh, you gonna react because you know what you're doing. You know, it's funny when people talk about something they don't understand, and they say, "Are you okay?" Maybe you just don't understand. How about you just don't understand what I'm saying? How does it have to be, am I okay? Could it possibly just be that I'm in a different mind state or in a different situation, or I got some information that you don't got, or I have an understanding or perception that you don't got? Is it really that hard for people to understand that people have a different understanding? Is it really that hard for people to grasp the idea that just might, that just maybe, perhaps, absolutely, potentially, maybe this person's mind is set up different than mine, and they see things different than mine, and they take in information different than me, and that's okay. Why do when people see people talk about stuff they don't understand, they want to point fingers and say mean stuff or try to be funny? Are you okay? You're crazy. Wouldn't that make something wrong with you? Because why are you judging my mind state based off your mind state, as if we live the same life, as if we are in the same dimension? Just because we looking at, just because you right here on my channel, you tuned into my channel. You're literally tuned. It's called channel. You know when somebody channels something, they are literally summons in it. They're literally picking up that vibe, so they have to go with that vibe. You don't jump in a channel and change the vibe. You jump in the channel and you ride the wave. You get in the vibe, or you change the channel. It's like stations, like listen to a radio station. Say hi, everyone. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get with the mind. I try to understand humans all the time, and sometimes the things humans do really just boggles me. Mind boggles me. They come and say some weird stuff like, you know, I get on here and I'm talking about a topic that they don't understand. Like, grant you don't understand it, but I'm saying some stuff. It's coming out. I understand it completely. I fully understand it. Fully 100,000% understand what I'm talking about. And probably one other person. But you don't understand. You don't get it. It's odd to you. So you feel the need to call it out as something odd to that I'm being odd. I'm odd. I'm being odd because I'm saying something on my channel that you tuned into and you don't understand. Dang, ain't that crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe this channel for crazy people and you shouldn't be here. You ever thought of that? I don't got time to remove trolls, so if my moderator is here, remove them. I don't like when people come on my channel and be trying to be funny. I used to allow it because I have really high self-esteem, but I got a low tolerance for ignorance, though. So you can have a high self-esteem, but have a low tolerance for ignorance, and that's where I'm at. And right now, I'm only here for the big fish only. So if I pick up 1,000 fish and only one of them is big, I have zero problem with throwing the other 999 back. I promise you, I do not. Because what I got to offer ain't for everybody. And it might go in the wrong hands and become dangerous to the wrong person. So I advise you to skip my channel when you run across me talking. Because I'm a little crazy over here. I'm finna go get my hair done, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Delaware, you love me. I appreciate you. Like, share, and subscribe.